Alright guys, what is up? Zito here from Gamers Rising. Here to give a review of Rocket League. It's available on Steam, PS4, and the Xbox One. I believe that it can be played cross-console for PC and PS4 players. I don't believe Xbox is in that mix for cross-console. But you cannot team up cross-platform. If you have buddies that play on PS4 and you play on PC, you cannot enter a group with them, but you guys can be matched in the same games. Basic overview of this game: you customize a car in your garage. You get different toppers, antennas, wheels, paint jobs, designs on your car, as well as actual car design. So we're going to switch to the Roadhog for this one with the tech design with that color paint. A couple different game modes here. We're going to hop in. There is the basic ones are you and teammates. Your objective is to score the ball in the goal as many times as possible, more than your opponent. So pretty much like a game of soccer, but with cars. There's the two other game types that are special are the hockey is snow day, which is hockey with the puck, and then hoops, which is self-explanatory. So we're gonna hop into the solo standard, which is 3v3, except there's no prior team. Everybody joins the game solo. Give you guys a better idea of how this game works. A couple things I really like about this game is there's so much customization, and you can get all the same antenna toppers and everything else without having to pay a dime. You get them based off of playing a lot of games, and I'm pretty sure they're random. It could take you one game to get the top I have, or it could take you 100 games, just depending on how many, how lucky you are. Obviously, there's different. They're separated by common, uncommon, and rare. So our teammate got a good start. Another thing to point out are these little pieces of the ground that light up. Those are boosts, which can be found at the bottom right of your screen. The controls of this game are easy to learn, difficult to master. WASD is to move the car around. The left mouse button is to boost, and the right one is to jump. And I say easy to learn, hard to master is because the mechanics of this game are actually like really difficult to get really good at. It's easy to move around and everything, but if you watch any sort of competitive game, instead of just running around trying to hit the ball off the ground when it bounces or not very high, they fly around, hit the ball in midair at insane angles and score crazy goals and make crazy saves and crazy passes to each other. And it's all coordinated. You can listen into some of the team's communication, and it's crazy the way, like, oh, I'm setting you up for this play. And like this, see, our teammate set me up good here, and I'm going to try to fly in, and I whip completely. So, like I said, easy to learn, hard to master, and I am not a master in this game by any sense. Probably pretty much a noob. I can fly around and I can sometimes hit the ball in the air, but majority of the time I miss. I'm good at actually setting up my teammates off the wall. Hopefully I can get a good assist here. Like I said, bad. But anyways, don't let my poor gameplay give you a negative feeling about this game. Like with anything in games, it just takes a lot of practice to be really good at. I've probably put in a good 15 to 20 hours on this game. So it's obviously going to take more than that for me to be really good and climb the ranks. In rank, there is a good ranking system similar to those of League of Legends and other games that we have reviewed in the past. such as Halo. I'm not exactly sure what the name of what like the name of the rankings are, what it goes up to, but the basic is the same. You know, you achieve a certain rank, certain numbers, and if you win, your rank goes up, and if you lose, your rank goes down. Each division is separated into numbers, like I said, and the higher you go, the higher your number is, the better you are in that division. So this is in terms of Rocket League, this is a very low-scoring game. 1-0 is very low-scoring. Games are 5 minutes long, which is another aspect of the game I do really enjoy. Just a good way to get you waste some free time. You know, if you're waiting for a game of League to get started up, or only have a little bit of time to play some games before you got to go back to work, or you're taking a small break from schoolwork or something. This game is definitely a good game to give you a mental break. Because if you hop into a normal game and lose, who cares? It only takes 5 minutes. And see, that's a good save. Doesn't look like my team is going to make any attempt to score, but good thing about this game is the ball goes across the field so fast. As you can see, you could be right here, and you hit the ball at a certain right angle with enough power, and it goes across the field into the other team's goal. So, another positive. Like I said, there's so many positives about this game and very few negatives. People leaving games is obviously a negative, but you're going to have that in a lot of games you play. It doesn't. You can't blame the creators for that. You're going to get crappy people in games. But, anyways, I really can't think of a whole lot of negatives about the game. For the most part, sometimes the angles are buggy. Not really even buggy. If you have people have different pings, and I don't know if it's like a hosting system or what, but it seems as though if you normally have good ping and somebody else has bad ping, and if they have a certain advantage based off of the connection, you think you hit a ball perfect, and it doesn't move or doesn't go in the way you wanted it to, and then the enemy team somehow ends up scoring, and then you get upset because you thought you had a perfect angle, and really the game lied to you. So that's pretty much the only negative I can think about. As far as an overall rating goes, I'd probably give this game like a 7. I said, not because it's bad, like I said, very, very few negatives about this game, if any at all, besides the one I mentioned. It's just not a game I could spend hours playing. I know people that do, but also I think the best way to play it is just play it, when you need a break, either in between games, or like I said, giving yourself a mental break from doing school work or your job or whatever. So, like I said, it definitely, it's not that the game is bad by any means, like I said, but just the fact that I can't spend hours in this game makes it so I can't give it a higher rating. But I don't think it's very expensive on Steam. I'm pretty sure it's like $20, so definitely worth getting. Definitely played a good amount. So unfortunately, we lost 2-0. Didn't score any goals. I'm sorry I couldn't give you guys a better match from my perspective. But hope you guys. Oh, see, I got a common set of wheels. Usually always get something new every game, which is another added bonus. So, unfortunately we lost, but hope you guys got a good understanding of how this game is. Like I said, like everything, play it with friends, man. Get it with friends. Enjoy yourself, and get ready to rumble, because it's asking you if you're ready. So, anyways, you guys have a good day, and we will see you on the next review.